In fact, the points to the fact, say, if the president is receiving any briefing to the effect that Galamsey no conform is so nenete near comfortability 6 near keka His Excellency the president misinformation we refer to misinformation as a disinformation as
wrong briefing.
Seriously, the cardinal no crepe we from no ene obi obeye sa session nama president no ebo bracket see papa esunyama from media president or call 110 obi sa no what the will obi timi take some strong decisions be dia boye. The problem will arise if omo briefing no man a wrong briefing or so no or to say wo akoso so dia na the whole briefing ko ebe man dey wo prescription solution na ko mo mani who the size of the problem mo mani who me say basically the number of problem with gentleman no the stability of 6 rivers there why accounting for rainfall then na say why do you describe stability before the president when the president wants to understand the level of the problem? It's the president like you get it. It's immediate number one. President, more action needs to be done. Meaning, say 9 months for a Bajuma, the figures, then, but the if impact a person in the size of the Galamsey air costume, ye or say, oh, ye call ye do her president, why are dear Galamsey put work when meaning gentlemen, no pay, see you be some. See you only briefing to the staff now. Say, all the promises you made for 4-year term, no, in 6 months, 1 year, he is willing to work. Be sure say, or second coming year and final term, but just a landmark. Nebejina mo amobo na mania no nsa enso wiase nyina na ni hu ba bia mo man the right picture. No ntimintu one amount. That is my first point. My second point ne say I na manyosem no ayeka yenyi mfiri memi no si ni abrese ebe ye free mu a ni aka ne ye pa nke beboa ye but unfortunately depend on who is talking na now yes chairman timi na ye ewiase nya Galamsey campaign yaza anka ye chini senka yeso na ni ate sisi campaign be pa na ye Galamsey no a the main campaign no ya chi na akonta mining na no I think your job license no be from them akonta mining is not supposed to be working and the senka ya sumadwe anka samra bo mi krom ho ni ade ya say akonta mining say hu ni ade say nke ba na nka all am few west area ho enemy ni abajo na ho central ho enemy am ho east ho senka ni ene say senka Galamsey kwa den ke mo so ho bi because say akonta mining she sama boy ho no na or say the politicization of the whole thing I did go see back so na no ayache nia etreno ba branches ni e be 2000 e bi nso akọ na etreno cry 9 na politics nti na mubi back pa echi ye besre it can be treated as a national issue if politicians ni politics ni frame in real terms na nya no kasa in real terms mumiehu businessman be neutral person be non-politician be so I say achena or so Galamsey because they cannot be entirely true say politicians in Kwan Galamsey no and our financiers of Galamsey are only politicians about this happen NDC for bechi MPP for Kwan omunu momo now for NDC MPP so so bechi MPP for now for you creating the enabling environment for the neutral ones in number say me free me kromba weekend ya obubodi bi na me refi omisi say CJ as bibi na
emo o de enfant say the oboy nkwa o de
na sa papa yi gina ensuo mu ye adwuma na mo se ben ne betimi abeche no na ma afi no ma start imagine say then how would this person look like is in a stature now such as he is so connected to the fact say na mo se bi ani wi ase a ebetimi ache no yeso yet was ankobra
remember ibi under MPP papa bi wo takwansuai maso na ke takwansuai mfu nimpa Ohamekudu kapa. Na the company is Okobin Mining.
Okay.
Every week, Obama newspaper here publication about Okobin Mining. Any ammunition on the site, any idea, police if one idea for crops you want to be called. And the mining company is the same.
Yeah.
Ammunition is already good bush. Yeah. What then and say, and carry the straight forest manager can say. Weapons are minus no one. Forest maybe.
Nana media the second issue they say sa targeting na ya targeting na ya for say yeah public adi oh win to me ya channel then oh more the one but you have chosen 1/10. You are satisfied that you have arrested one when you know very well say it cannot be so to me and the symbol of galamsey ya channel number of from politicians na mo ye Evan Sape NDC MPP for no na fi ase for no she odi no mu senso no enti sincerely speaking mo be depoliticizing na start from the targeting na mo the targeting only politically exposed people and politically known people no na fi yemra the involvement of key persons some mo ba be brewu no e beto de bi na mo na mo so mpafe nam wonu mo acting against the instructions of the president se sabe ya mpase mo nya kwakwado or you be to obstruct the work of president's own commissioned NIMOS there and then not in a way or act against president's instruction. Media Kofineti Hey, Western North, join news for the AEB by say regional minister. I think I check a crab 6 months as a ago. You beside regional minister, also know Kwayena or Fire Bush was so the day as a day, the quite that side. Ya che excavators say regional minister issue ma you releasing ni na ma say join news na me so say ba app me na ka bi wo afide so ya mesre say ya cheche na mo sane president say your actions maybe mu nya imagine say mu intentionally mu acting against the president's instruction but say kobasa who do influence down there e ma name be say obstruct ukra dem man for no mejumenyu enable them you can always go behind to go and plead. You represent the people. Now, so physically you are you are siding with the people, of course, you're a member of parliament. Now they are at uniform nation who are those who are saying a new yam near there. Sincerely speaking, more representing more people no well. Yes, more general, no more the next point is say Kobani said there said blue water gas from the waste of public funds. Waste of public money, waste. Omo ye dey na so soldier for the way ye ebiamuno na ebiawu e video bi aba na obi buru so aka koche bia
blue water ga nya de omo kokun
ne omo ko pe information dey aba
omo hu se mo ba no ma ka che soldier for nse nkofo na ba nsuo no so no ma koche omo tinye omo na ne wo mbe kwa kokun
no man can
omo nka omo tu
maybe the energy galamsey for you wa pa dia ne blue water gas for no energy no me just say beti be meet anywhere near but this is the point na na ma kan nyina na ko wie ne say me me akofiso ko climate action program bi mo ko discuss climate change ni ne ma Ghana ha ye de ne so no me kase pa e wo ye so in fact the total sustainable development goals no ho goal 17 kakra 2030 ni say eba 2030 na ka how many years 2025 ka be 5 years no 4 years in poneba because e remu ano no Ghana ha ni ayaya ade wo ho pa goal 5 gender equality and no there from the period of the millennium goals edeba development goals Ghana has the Ghana born who body were ma involvement in the general governance of this country, both local government and central government. Even to the executive, Yenya vice president or Yoba, chief justice is a now became a plus over metrics now. A very big boost in terms of goal 5. Goal 5 and so then determine human existential on earth. Now check this. Nema determine him nipa say better as he so na yes me kapel no I want wait ya mami. Life on land here SDG go 15. Yeah assassin. the rate at which a forest ye depleting no. Initially na 20%, and then 60% depletion. 60 depletion. One unfortunate thing with forest and so they say, bring a forest down one. Say one found some can now allow the so on side emra back in my forest be 40 years now here for you to restore a forest that is brought down. Yes, I know. Its effect they say ye nyam from a papa no climate change as my air can methane ni other carbon gases increase no no. Now clean water your SDGs go 6. Nanayao in terms of clean water. And never it has an effect on see a better as this one the next one health SDG 3 and then ya yenti bida biba. In fact media nanka I thought saying can say bushmeat ni then yes say the one no so no anti me use akwa rem dey na fiti na commander vegetarian me ko di me ko ntomra akwa di me so say ho so no assassin ni then nyina ni ade a nutritionist came to church na can nutrition who some that kwasi adame nti a professional certified nutritionist KNUST professor ba ko be lecture or you questions na ba na for no ankasa professor no you know say yemfa so na yemfa for because as our advice against the meat and all those things if you see green renee on our research findings say now saying the content poisonous content of those things and so air rise it is any that is health education mean can one because one go school you can survive no I mean on extreme assumption I make and but then hunger food insecurity government statistician I don't know or my data on food insecurity. Now Ghana's case was very bad. It is in red. Matrices never however Ghana's service website. SDGs poverty was rising. Hunger rising. It's near a fire human existential network SDGs no Ghana falling below. All of them below. Security SDG 16. NSA or China say ebiane emini akwa adudie ya kan is the state secured where the people unarmed the people can attack armed adi Ghana from na yemu bi akoda to kwatina for Ivory Coast ni ade bokon to kwasabe mpanifo gu so ya kan ye bompa ya se betwa na hafo dia so nkete ni ade so media ye di agro but the galamsey bit affect poverty you see you to galamsey dia iska. And so here no kwa na ekwaso ti galamsey fo sika no way yes ye tu galamsey na ebe credit na de aduane so asase de aduane aduane ye say no ye de tu galamsey health say no yensu clean water say no sane man nyina fa galamsey life on land deforestation and forest are to do it galamsey ba akopɛ na ye ka na de di agro de politics no it is affecting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 of the SDG goals na me try overall you do 2030 na me adom ne atiasia me try overall verdict o do ma Ghana o mu the figures because she be because so ya there is our data will be exposed by some of these 10 things directly galamsey na ye di agro no ha no intermediate yaka ye besa aka eba bi wa ye beka but media minim say sanka the right report eco president Mahama ho minini team basame yo no pa na nka me one term me dey babidi I will leave a legacy especially on the insuo ne nsase na yes no but the opportunity now to present stability situation that will make President Mahama laugh when the reality is not and I was expecting so show that the president the nimkra say chale ade na mo kon present data bia we ma na ni age na briefing no me sure say on person be tia president na so to kwa no man kan kra nche papa no na MPs ni regional ministers no bi so ko share kire e ko provide safety e dey ma one more musa as no more me anko yin at the local level na ya na ye try to check na to ni anyi na bia me ye proposal ba kono de university the cardinal ma adwene ne say ye betu galamsey no mova constituency ba ko bia se bia me akofi honum we also were electoral areas be say roughly 31 electoral areas. Now my proposal is that Monche 31 no 4. Fanasa Muche 3 panka 10 near sa. I have for what side we are some patemo in committee no mun declare one of the 3 near Chichimuni area no say a hankwa near mining area wo yempatemuha. Obi a wo other areas no move your equipment and then you remember what the market sites and what's you dedicate some electoral areas to do the mining room. Within the time we will be moving to 10 electoral areas now. They are saving 21. Egu baby will be any mono. Na ham bia assassin say bia say 21 no bia na nya kwa home. In so bia that assassin bia 21 electoral areas would avoid distraction for at least 10 or 20 years. They had number half one. Omuba enclave Hosanua. Then 9 months government agencies and then can also be cited there to monitor and police them within that area. Fitting work on will be a bit final in the other 21 electoral areas. The community and the chiefs themselves will know so we are persona non grata. Yeah, the son say be a 10 years in we are observing half one moment weekly be a next you know my come and Sanayama site over the next movement areas be a call slot 2 Yama site to honor no yard. Now if you have the also starting area, we can be responsible when we do some of these things. Now make it if government wants us to pilot, maybe I Kofi Amabua in any free western region, we can all come together and pilot with even just one district. A year Juma, you are extending to all the mining districts we have in Ghana. Near politics, but who's a who's a bearers of the flag. Your Prophobia from the bearers of the flag. Ghana in idea. But say Memijna Busan sometime ago na mewoho. Na honorable Sharity be do as foreign minister. Many years in Ghanaians there. But Onoba as a bearer of the flag. Is a honorable Kokwas and Tebuati and some people go because you know. They hold some specific positions in the party. Yes, party members in the bros are 400,000 now all kind of so. They are in millions. But they are Omuno Mujej Nama party. Asante Achim South, for example, the first person you can call, he will be the party chairman for that constituency. If you are parent to me, a member of parliament, such people must accept the responsibility. So, for example, Honorable Asante Batiko can ask them way. Now, say Canada, Japan, and Kotunifu. And then Abonya Kokase na Dr. Baumanko. Asante Batiko, you know, he's an MP. MP bitimika bibi ana afkofre ya deso bako boken say ene na kende and social media so bi dia go say ampo say na ka me support Ken pan so asema ko kwasa ntibu atiko kan intimatro no am say they are making me other pa say da pa say na ko support Baba Omi abata asema abonye ko kan yintim papa afa no ho asema abonye ko kan we feel they are trying to why can't you hold abonye for his words? Sabe Dr. Baumia becha about Abonye ko kan we and say Ken pa na friend ko kwasa ntibu say Ken ko kwasa ntibu atiko kan we enti sabe that for me I didn't know say asema kan e da from pa obi etieti so it couldn't have come from a honorable member. Apart from that, let's remind them say a campaign message. Campaign message is so powerful what you say about yourselves. And you can say what are they say about you? What are they say about 4 different equations? But the biggest one is what you say about Mahama. Or be me say campaign honorable hey. You do baby about president you cry a stranger or party for class na everywhere. Now we na be kan. All right. For me, it doesn't add or subtract to anybody's vote to call somebody a stranger. When you know very well, if I list no the buy no, ukwa santi achim for nanka sansu kura na list na da santi achim south no. And can you know so because DMP. You get the list of the vice president for no.
Boniface.
Like Jawula nominate list of people he feel were equally qualified by Dr. Bawumia to him, no strangers at that time. So as soon as Santiago South, one call opposed. There were people who were equally at the some minimum Santiago South for be almost they dropped their interest, their ambition for the seat for him. just as other senior members also dropped their interests and ambitions for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Nobody ain't dropping interest. Look, vice president is the prerogative of the flag bearer.
Yes.
Flag bearer, but to me, choose yeah, other CPP, Green Street, Uncle Father Nagabi Ketiano, MPP.
Yes.
Huh? What are we talking about? CPP, Green Street, Uncle Father Nagabi Ketia as flag, as running mate, not my MPP. Enti, sa you man na ya na ye no me I think say it's a me can okay ho my candidate are supporting no attention seeking can ho now kasara tintin o candidate e ku ya unya obia oyeba o me chitafo a obe kasaba hatsa me I think say me ntwaso me kan se mo na za
yeah but obi bu anu no obi bo hwete say can number bi kan nyuma sem kan we sem no bi ji ba bi so hwitim zongo nta say one yakwada ye no what do no so able to go and sometimes when you see omo from anoba no ya na nti wanya asem bi anka say wan na ho na wan na enye
ore en fankonkon ha na medam asempanifu ano pese mo nya da je na yerodwene Ghana eho but aminyira me papa Professor Joseph Osafo na memfatin kwa ema na ekusi